If you're over 50 and you're getting lower back pain, the last thing you want to be doing is stop exercising. You might be thinking, but every time I try to exercise, it gives me more pain. So the solution is selecting the right exercises with the minimum risk of aggravating your back pain. Hi guys, my name is Alex Blazhevsky. I'm a physiotherapist with 21 years experience working in private practice with people over 40. So in this video today, I'm going to show you a few exercises, my selection of exercises that will help you strengthen both your legs, your upper body, and your core that have the least risk of aggravating your lower back pain. So the key to selecting the safest exercises for your back, for your spine, is picking the ones that ideally don't involve any movements through the spine, or at least not putting too much stress on your back, on your spine. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to go through is called a pull-off press, and I'll explain why it is one of the safest exercises for your back. So pull-off press involves using a rubber band. So you attach it to a piece of furniture, or if you have gym equipment, you can attach it to a frame like that. Okay, so all you do is you put that band on tension. Okay, so you got to have a bit of tension on the band. You're going to hold the handle in front of your body, pretty much in front of your chest. And all you're going to do is you're going to extend your arms out. Okay, now it looks easy. It's not so easy because the band wants to recoil. So if I let go, my body is going to twist, but I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to straighten my arms out, then I'm going to bring my arms in again. Okay. Now, why it's so good for your lower back, why it's relatively safe, is because there's no bending involved, there's no twisting involved, and it's relatively gentle on your spine. So again, what you're going to do is you're going to stand, you're going to put a bit of tension on the band, and you're going to straighten your arms out. Okay, and then slowly bring your arms back in. So for this to be effective, do sets of 10 repetitions, and maybe try and do 2 or 3 sets with about 1 minute break in between. Now, the other great thing about this exercise, so it actually helps to target your deep core muscles inside your stomach and around the back. So it targets your obliques. It also targets another muscle called transverse abdominis, which is one of your key muscles that help to look after your spine. Now, another exercise that's relatively safe for your back is called an incline plank. Now, the reason why it's safe is because, again, there's very little movements through your spine because you're just going to hold the position, okay? So you need to find a sturdy chair, so a solid chair that's not going to collapse, or you can also do it against a kitchen bench, okay? So all you're going to do is you're going to prop yourself in that position. So with your arms straight, you're going to lean on the chair or kitchen bench. You're going to keep your body in a straight line, okay? And you go on your tippy toes, all right? So all you do now is you just hold that position, okay? Now, again, it looks relatively easy. It's not really because your front stomach core muscles are holding your body in this position. The core muscles are stopping your body from collapsing down, okay? Now, a very important thing with this exercise, make sure you're not arching through your lower back. So a big mistake is when people start to fatigue and they start to arch their back like this. That is not good, and that may hurt your back. So make sure your body stays straight. Also, it helps to pull your stomach in. So while you're holding it, pull your belly button in down towards your spine. It ensures that you are activating the right core muscles while you're doing this exercise. So hold it for as long as you can while you're maintaining a good position. So aim for about at least 20 seconds and do it 3 times over. Now, if you'd like to give your upper body a bit of a workout and you're suffering from back pain, I prefer that you try and do it in a lying position, because when you lie on your back, there's very little stress, there's very little compression through your spine. So most people with back pain find lying exercises more comfortable. So let's say if you wanted to work your chest muscles, your pecs. So the best position for that would be lie on your back. So you're going to lie with your knees bent, okay, like so. You can do some little chest presses, okay? So with dumbbells, lying on the back, you're just going to push the weight up above your head until your arms are straight, and then you go back down, Okay, so nice and easy, simple exercise, really good for those chest muscles, and there's very little risk of aggravating your back as well. Now, another exercise for your upper body will target your tricep muscle, which is the back of your arm. And again, we're going to do it lying down, because lying down, as we know, it puts very little stress on your back. Okay, so we're going to lie down. You're going to hold your arm above your head like this. You can support the elbow with your other hand a little bit, like that. And you're just going to lower the weight right above your head. And then you're going to straighten your arm up. Okay, so your upper arm stays in the same position. Your hand you lower your hand down with the weight. And then you're going to slowly bring it back up again. Okay, so this exercise, as you can probably tell, it's not going to involve any movements in your lower back, so it's fairly safe. Just be careful, don't hit yourself in the head with the weight, okay? So make sure you lower the weight above your head, not on top of your head, okay? There you go. So if you wanted to give your legs a bit of a workout and you're suffering from back pain, a relatively safe exercise would be what we call a wall sit. Okay, so wall sit, all it means is that you're going to lean against the wall. Okay, you're going to put your feet a little bit further forward and arms hanging by your side. You're going to sort of squat down to roughly about 45-degree angle in your knees. Okay, and your back is leaning against the wall. Now, as you can see, my back is really not involved. There's no twisting, there's no bending through the back. In fact, my spine is being supported by the wall. That's why this exercise is actually quite safe if you have a bit of back pain. So all you're going to do is you're going to hold it for a while. Okay, once you start to feel a bit of a burn in your thigh muscles, that's probably time to stop. So as you can probably tell if you try this, this exercise is targeting your quadricep, which is the muscle in the front of your thigh. It's a very important muscle for walking, for going up the stairs, for getting up from the floor. So it's a really good functional exercise to do, and it gives you a really good workout as well. So in this video, I've given you 5 options, 5 different exercises that will help you get a nice workout without aggravating your back. So give those a try. Now, if any of those exercises cause more pain in your back, I want you to stop immediately, discontinue, and consult with your health professional.